Welcome back to another episode on Lost Lands Dark Overlord Collector's Edition on the Nintendo Switch. This will be the last episode for today, and you'll be seeing me again on Tuesday. So keep in mind, this is the last episode as for today. So let's go ahead and continue on here. Let's see what we got to deal with here. So, in the last episode, we had to deal with the door. Man, I'll tell you what. That door was pretty much a tough puzzle. And yes, if you actually look at my previous episode, oh my. I tell you what. It is the longest puzzle I ever solved, okay? And it did take up a lot of my time, because I would have done a little bit more in the game, naturally. So, we're going to go ahead and go inside set door. And before we continue anywhere, we have... I'm amazed that you managed to get in here. You know, your son is an ideal vessel for the Overlord. You want him back? Well, try. Okay, this guy is creepy. So, it looks like we have the key. Okay. Alright. Well, we're going to open this curtain here. Looks like we have something here. There's something interesting up there, but I can't reach it. So, without a further ado, let's get the owl and get that down. Alright, Bas Relief Piece. Okay, well, that's gonna be some sort of handy at some point. Okay, so let's zoom in over here. Ooh, this is where the oven mitt will come in handy. So let's go ahead and pull that sword out of there. And we're going to pick up the fire symbol. So that's going to be handy. If it's going to be handy, it certainly is going to be dandy. I'll tell you what. Alright, so we're going to back out of there. As you can see, that is yet another puzzle. So keep in mind of puzzles. Alright, so in here, this here is yet one of the puzzles we need to know about. Okay? So we need to know both of these puzzles. Okay? So now we're going to go ahead and open this door by using the key that we were given by the dwarf's brother. For some reason, Jimmy is the son of this woman's family. So, unfortunately, the child does not remember his mother. So, with that in mind, so let's zoom in here. We have to remember this circle right here. As you can see, it's part of the puzzle that is going to be required here. Okay? And then here we need to find 3 different shapes. For that, we're going to go over here, zoom in, pull this down, and this down. And that drops. We're going to go ahead and pick that up. Okay? But it's funny because we can zoom in yet again on this. But there is nothing here for you to do anything. So do not zoom in on that, even though it says you can. So don't even, because there's nothing for you to do there. Alright, so we're going to go over here into this particular area. Now, mind you, we need to get rid of this thing here. Okay, and there's something here, however. So let's try the sword here to chip this thing away. Okay, and then there's this particular object in ice. Now we need to remember this, okay? Okay. Alright. Now, let me go back. I have that one by memory. So, let's go over here and look at this one again. You have to have them both memorized. Otherwise, it's not going to look good if you don't have them by memory. So, with the green one, you're going to turn this here like that. Okay, and then you're just only going to turn that there, this here, turn this, turn that, turn this over here, nope, do not turn that. You're going to turn like that, so then the green one is going to be moving. Okay. Now you're going to move this like so, do it like that. Move this, then that, then this. Okay, that's what it's supposed to look like. Okay. Okay, here we go. Took a little bit. Okay, so now this door is now open. And now you're going to see a figure here that is actually new of your presence. Okay? So we're going to interact with him. Greetings, I have been trying to communicate with you from some time. I know that you want to rescue your son, whose mind has been clouded by dark magic, and in this you will need my help. In my life, I studied the ancient art of alchemy. I invented a way to stop the evil demon. With the help of the Philosopher's Stone, I managed to turn his body into a gold statue. The spell was so difficult that it cost my life. Sad. It could not finish what I had to begun. That is why the monster's soul still lives, awaiting a time when he can be reborn in a new body. My castle can be found on the floating islands. You will find everything you need there to destroy the demon once and for all. Okay, so there are things that we need to do here first before we even can go to the floating islands. So keep that in mind. So if you're watching this, go ahead and pay attention. Because you never know what could be handed here. So, we are going to go ahead and move this here. Grab this symbol that sits right on the bed. Now we're going to go over here and zoom in. Now over here we have some items here we need to use here. Okay. This is some sort of picture, and it goes into a frame. So there you go. A gem will go. Catchy. The gem goes into the skull. Okay, so it lights up like that. Now this is a fiddle. So where would a fiddle be? Of course, on a musical instrument. There you go. Now we have, we are going to go ahead and use the feather on the ink thing there. Now we're going to make sure this bat has an extra wing. A chess piece. We're going to bring that right over there. A spider. Of course, a web. Common sense. Alright, an armored dude goes on a horse. So we're going to place that over there. And finally, I can't believe I'm saying this. So, the last item is tobacco. So, to actually find this thing, okay, so you're going to find this little object right here, which is a pipe that people use to smoke. We're going to use the tobacco and put it inside that. I can't believe I'm saying that. I am sorry, but I can't believe I'm saying that. It is funny, in my opinion, that I say that in video. So, alright, so we're gonna go over here to this fire. I actually came here for the first time, which I had nothing at this point. So we're gonna use the object in ice, which melts away, but we can't grab it by hand. So we're gonna use the pincers that we just grabbed from that puzzle area. So now we're gonna grab the statuette. Is actually what was inside the ice. Now let's zoom in over here. Let's put that statuette in its place. Okay? Now inside we have some diskettes, which is more of pieces of a puzzle that we need. Now, ritual of transferring a soul to another body. The new body is the vessel. When it reaches a certain age and it has enough life force, then it will take the overlord's soul. The ritual is performed at the moment of the day turning into night. At the right moment, separates the vessel's soul from its body to let in the overlord. So practically, it's a very saddening, uneventful event that we, in this case, do not want to happen. So, we're going to go ahead and grab this dagger we have to cut a piece of cheese. And then we're going to go ahead and back out to this room. We're going to zoom in right here. And we're going to have a nice little guest with us here for this notion. And we're going to take this rat. Okay? Now, with this rat is going to be very handy. So we're going to get over here. Now, we're going to take set rat and have the... that's got to be a cougar or something. Cheetah or leopard, one of the two. So, with that, we are going to go ahead and zoom in onto this particular thing. Now, we're going to put this thing together, okay? Now, we're going to take set objects, okay? That looks like, this. Yep, okay, so now we're gonna take this piece. Nope. Okay, let's see. Ooh, we got some goblets. Finally, some cups. It's what it says. Okay, we're gonna take the... Nope, we don't need that just yet. This is one of the objects we need. Okay, so now let's place this on top. And this goes right on top of that, and finally this goes right there. Now we need to grab this symbol because that's going to be required. Where's this one other piece? Oh, okay, here we go. So we're going to take this piece right down here, place that here, and now we're going to go ahead and take this piece here, and the whole thing is ready to go. However, there is just one thing that is a problem here. So we're going to take this valve, okay? And then we're going to wait until later to interact with that thing. So, we do not have the corresponding items that we need for that particular thingamajiggy. So, we're going to go ahead and go up here, however. There are some things that we are going to be doing here. So here, so remember that fire symbol, right? So we're going to place fire symbol in set book. We need 3 other pieces. Okay, so now we're going to go over here and put the valves in its place. The reason why I say that is because that is going to be something we're going to be doing a little later. Just right now, not so much. Okay, so we are missing quite a few items that we need. So, with the cups in hand, so we're going to go down the hatch to the caves. Down the hatch. Okay. That's a little bit of a joke for you guys to laugh at. Alright, now out into the caves. Now we're going to go all the way back. I know this is tedious, but if you're new to the game, it is recommended. If you want to prevent using the usage of the map. Okay, we're going to go all the way to the swamp, right into the set boat. Okay, now we're going to go over here and go over here now. Okay, I did not want to do that. Okay, so now let's get this dining set. Okay, now we have that ready to go. We just need to place the cups. Now, move the cups into the positions shown on the drawing. However, there's a drawback. There are some cups that are scribbled out. So figuring out which ones those are going to be very necessary here. So, it looks like we need to do some matching here. For starters. So we're going to bring that cup down here. We're going to bring this bottle into that spot. And it looks like we need to take this one right to here. This one, it seems to go here. Let's see here. It seems we need to swap these ones, but also swap this one here. Okay. And then take this one down here. Okay. Now, it's just a matter of knowing which ones will go in the corrective spots. So, we're going to kind of do a little bit of gambling here now. Okay, we're just kind of doing some gambling. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. Okay, as you can see, I'm trying to make sure every single one of these match. So, okay, here we go. That's what I said. The last three is going to be a little bit of gambling. So trying to figure out which one is going where and where they go is the real true art of figuring it out. So now we've got a book. Okay? Now, you know where books go, right? Obviously, to the library. However, that set library sits over here. Inside this tree. So we're going to go over here to this bookshelf. Now the thing about this particular bookshelf, okay? You just got to line up the correct outline of the image of the book. As you can see, I'm doing okay with lining it up. So, trying to figure out which one goes what and where is always a good thing to keep in mind. So, always look at the image when you're doing this. So, sit back and watch the show. Okay? what I thought. Okay. Convenient. And, ladies and gentlemen, bam! Now the bookshelf moves out of the way, and inside we have... Inside is the water symbol. Alright, so now as you can see, that this whole area is now officially done. So which means we are not coming back to that particular area. Okay? Now, we are looking at... Okay, so we need... What? Another symbol? Yeah, we need to find another symbol, and we'll be able to get inside, which houses yet another symbol of the book. We have the water symbol. Okay? Okay, so there are some areas that we do need to go back to. So, with that in mind, we're going to go over here to this area and going through here again. If you want to avoid using the map, of course. I would recommend not using the map unless I tell you to. But it has to be less than 5 times in order for it to count. So, keep that in mind. Alright, so now, once we are back here, we're going to go over here. We're missing a few items, and this might take a few times to figure this out. So we're going to go in here, and remember, of those little diskettes that we got. So now, let's go ahead and put this puzzle thing together. Okay, so we're going to interact with some pieces, okay? Some of the pieces are already in their corrective spots, so we need to make sure that once it's grayed out, then we don't have to worry about that particular spot as much then, at that point. Okay, so now that's done, so we need to bring this down here so that grays out, and also this one up here too is grays out. So this goes up here somewhere. That grays out right there. Alright, so done. Okay, that grays out right there. We're going to go right there, that grays out. So remember, as soon as it goes into a darker shade, it is now in its corrective spot. So don't think that you can move it again when it goes into a darker shade. The reason why I say it goes in a darker shade is because of one particular reason. It means it's in its corrective spot or slot, naturally. So we're going to go about right here. Where's this one going? Okay, so I'll figure that one out at some point. Okay, so we're going to go right about here. That grays out. As you may well know and figured out. So we're going to go place the... Where's this going? I know these two align. I just need to find out the right spots for them. And once I do, I'll be able to place... Okay, there we go. So this one goes right here then. This will go... Okay, so that one grayed out, so I couldn't put that back. So that one is done. Let's figure stuff out, huh? Okay, so... Obviously it doesn't go there. So we're going to go and place that... Oh, sweet. Beautiful. 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 That's what I'm talking about. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So then I believe these ones go down here. Yeah, how did I figure? Go figure. Go figure. Alright, so we're gonna try to figure out where this one goes. I believe right there. No. Down here? Yeah, how did I figure? Go figure. Alright, so we're gonna place one of these here. Yep, that goes there. So this goes obviously there. And wow, who knew that was gonna happen? Okay, well that's gonna go there. Nope. What about over here? Nope. What about this right here? Bloop. And both of them go out. Nice. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. And this will be the last puzzle. And inside we have a propeller blade and a symbol on the inside. So, with that in mind, so this will be the last episode as of today. So if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment and also subscribe for more of these videos to come your way. I am your host, Survival Man 1, and I will catch you guys in the next episode on Tuesday for Lost Lands, Dark Overlord Collector's Edition. I'll see you then. Peace out.